guys, it is me once again, SubZeroExtabyte, and I am going to school again. I was not looking forward to this, but it had to be done. But no, this school is really cool and I think that I will amuse myself just fine. And there are a lot of really cool classrooms in this building, so that is just great. So, this school is really huge and there is everything that a school should have, and that is pretty amazing. Well, a school shouldn't have all of these zombies and skeletons wandering around, but that is okay, I guess. Sometimes those things can happen and there isn't really a thing that you can do about it. But there are actually a lot of these mobs wandering around. If there were one zombies or one skeleton or something, then that would be okay by me. But it seems like every corner you take there are 3 or more mobs there that want to get the goods, but we won't give them the goods, and instead we are going to give them a taste of my mighty wooden sword, which is just amazing, and it is looking like wood, and it is one of those things that the people in the movies use to practice when the movie is in a nighttime thing. Yeah, with the castles and stuff. Those movies can be cool, and in those movies, they always use wooden swords to practice on each other so they don't hurt each other, which is pretty cute if you think about it. But that is what we are going to do today. But not only that, we are just going to look for a friend of mine that is somewhere around here. We are really early, but the school doors were open, so we went inside of the school, and now we have the entire school to ourselves. Or are these zombies and skeletons actually the teachers and the people that run this school? Then I wouldn't have to go to school anymore, which would actually be pretty great, but it would be pretty sad for all the teachers and the rest of the people, so I don't know how I should feel about that. And I am not sure how I should feel now. I am inside of a women's restroom, but it was kind of amazing. I have never been inside one of those, so that is pretty cool to finally see one of them things. I have not seen one before, but it was actually a pretty neat experience. But I think that talking about all this toilet talk, my bladder itself is starting to tinkle, so I think that it would be time we went to the men's restroom, if I can find that. Hopefully we can, otherwise I am just going to pee on the ground, which would not really be that great for the janitor of the school. But we found it, so that is alright, and we found my friend that I was looking for, and it seems like he was also going to the toilet. But it also seems like we have brought some company with us. We brought some mobs with us, which is pretty cool, I guess. But we are gone now, and now we can do whatever we want because this entire school is ours now, which is just amazing. So, what should we do today, Harry? It seems like Harry is not really that sure about what we should do, but Harry can talk. He had something with his tongue when he was just little, so we need to give him pen and paper to make him talk. Well, not talk, but actually just write. But anyways, let's just not do that and enjoy the quiet and peace of no one talking to me and me not talking to anyone, and then we can just explore the school that we are on. And it is actually really weird to be at school but no one is actually here. That is just a weird thing, to be honest, but it is pretty cool that we are the only ones here. No one can stop us from doing what we want, so we are just going to do what we want. There are no teachers that can stop us. But this classroom seems pretty cool, and I am just following Harry. He always has a plan, and it looks like he is going to be our teacher for today, and I think that he would be a really great teacher. So let's just see what he has planned for us today. It seems like we need to look at the whiteboard, and that he is showing me that the whiteboard is made out of white stuff that seems like snow, and that is the lesson for today, I think. So that is actually a really great message from my favorite teacher. But yeah, that is alright. We learned something new today, so that is just fantastic, and we are just giving each other stuff because that is cool. And we are having an exchange, and now we are looking who did that to the whiteboard. We are not sure, but there is a 50% chance that it was me, or it was Harry. I don't remember me doing that, but I guess that sometimes I can do stupid stuff, and this stupid stuff might have been my stupid stuff, but that is just a speculation. No one is sure about that. But it is time that we go upstairs and have a look what is upstairs. I am not sure what there is all the way up here, since this is for the seniors, and I am not a senior, so I don't know what is up here. It seems like some mathematics by Professor Cole. He looks like a pretty nice guy, and the things that are on the board are actually pretty difficult things, and I don't think that it is my job to solve all of them, so we are just not going to do that. I think that Professor Cole will know what the answer is, so that is alright, and maybe he has some kind of student that also would know what all of those things mean, but I am not that student, so I am just going to explore the school a bit more. That is really amazing, and there are some cool classes out here. But wait, I heard myself. and I think I failed or something. It feels like a brand new day, and I think that I already know what is going on here. It is that thing that people call a DIEJVU, but then I am really stuck in some kind of circle of the DIEJVU, which is not that great, but we can try out really cool things if we want, so that is something that will be cool. And the cool thing about trying out all of those cool things is that there are no consequences, so we can do whatever we want, and then when the day is over or we do something stupid that we should not have done, then the day just resets and then we can start all over again, and then we can relive that day, and then it is going to be amazing. And it seems like the exact same mobs are here, and once again we have the wooden sword that people use in those movies that I talked about, so everything is the exact same, I think. And yesterday I was telling you guys about that there are so many mobs in the hallways and stuff, so that is just great that this is happening again. It is kind of weird if I have to be honest though, so I am not entirely sure about how I should feel about this, but it is kind of cool if I have to be honest. I can just do all kinds of things and there will be nothing to stop me. I fell off the stairs the previous time and I just woke up the same, and I am living the exact same day, but now I can do other things, so that is pretty interesting if I have to be honest. And now we can just go to our friend in the men's restroom again, and then we can start our day with our best friend that is named Harry, as you guys might have already known. So now we are at the classroom that we entered the previous time as well, and it is kind of weird to see all of this back. This is literally my first day that I am seeing all of this. Well, wait, no, it is actually my second day, but it is my first time that I am reliving my first day. Wait, that is really confusing. Now I am not sure what is going on, but I am stuck in some kind of cycle, so that is not really that great. But I guess that on the other hand, when you think about the positives that could happen, this is actually just amazing to relive all this stuff. And we are at Harry's room again, and he is always here. It is the morning and he needs to pee every morning when he comes to school, and since we are early today he can enjoy his pee and no one is here to bother him. Well then, except for me, but that is okay. I can do that. He will understand. I am kind of his best friend, so I think that he is cool with it. But now we can enjoy the rest of our day doing stuff that won't be remembered later, so that is just fantastic. So now we are just going to have the exact same conversation. Well, it isn't really a conversation since his tongue stuff happened back in the day, but it is more of a stare battle or something. You can actually only see one eye of his face, so I think that it is easier for him, so he is basically a bit of a cheater since he is just going to win because he only has one eye that he can use and not two, and then I don't know if that would be an advantage or if it would actually affect him negative. I am not really sure, but that is okay because we are just going to walk after him, and then we are just going to see how he likes walking around with one eye and the other eye is just behind his hair, which his hair actually looks really great if I have to be honest. I just have a simple trim on my hair, but it seems like the more attention I pay to Harry, the more I am starting to realize that this man is actually just a handsome young man. So we are just going to enjoy the rest of this day that we already experienced, and this is the part where he is going to teach me and I am going to throw all kinds of stuff at him, and then we are just having a good time while he is pretending that he is a teacher. But obviously he is not really a teacher, but he is just a fake teacher, which is pretty fishy though. He actually just acts like he is a teacher, but he really isn't a teacher, so I don't know how I should feel about that, but I guess that it is okay, and we are done here now, I think. Or are we going to do other stuff? No, I think that this was it, and that I learned that the whiteboard was made out of snow that is white, and not yellow snow. If I have to give one piece of live advice, is that you should never taste yellow snow. It might look delicious, but if you trust me enough, that I am going to say to you that yellow snow isn't really lemon or any other yellow delicious fruit, then I hope that you are going to believe me, because otherwise that won't be a great day for you, mate. But you can do whatever you want. If you want to taste yellow snow, then you can go ahead and do that. But I am going to tell you a little thing about yellow snow. You might think that the yellow snow is something combined with snow like a lemon or something, but no, it isn't a lemon, it is actually some form of liquid, and you have already seen Harry use that liquid, and he disposed it in some kind of bucket. You have seen that twice if I am not mistaken, so I think that you guys probably know what I am talking about, and you guys also probably know what yellow snow is, so I have to not explain that again. But now we lost Harry again, but in a minute we are going to find him again, and that is right, he was actually just next to me, and I was next to him, so that is pretty funny. But we didn't actually lose him, he just went to the walls and he is making some sort of parkour. I think that he wants us to go to the roof, which would actually be pretty cool. I am not sure what is up there, but I fell again, and I think that this day 3 that we are on right now is finally going to give us something that is actually going to excite us, which would be really amazing if that would happen. So, we are going to see what this day is going to bring us, and I think that it won't be too much else, but we are just going to see for ourselves what today is going to bring us, and I hope that it will be at least something else, and then I can enjoy myself again. I am not sure how long I will be stuck in this loop, but someone has to somehow get me out of this loop, and I don't really know anyone except for Harry, so I think that he is the unfortunate one that is going to have to break me out of this loop, and I am best friends with Harry, so I think that he will just do that for me, but he is at the men's restroom, not here. So I think that I am just going to explore the classrooms for a bit again. I haven't done that yet, so let's just do it now and see how those things look from the inside. I think they will look great, but I am not sure, so I have to be sure that I am going to look in every single one of them, and only then I can do other stuff. Otherwise it would start to bother me, and that is something that we don't want. But we are here once again, and it seems like Harry took a leak again. And this is the 3rd time that he went to this bathroom in under 12 minutes, so I think that he should check his bladder at the doctor's. If I was him, I at least would do that. I am not really sure if he wants to do that, but it would be pretty handy. Maybe something is causing it. It might be the stupid loop that I am in, and that I spend every day a couple of seconds in that restroom. But I don't think that if I don't come anymore that would help Harry his problems. But it would be amazing through, but I think that he has to be the one to end this loop. I am not sure how, but I think that there isn't really an option. But now we are at that awkward conversation again where Harry can't talk because of his tongue, which all of you probably already knew that his tongue was the case because I already explained it to you guys, and you guys actually listen to what I say, and that is really cute that something like that can happen. So now I think I know where we are heading, and it is that classroom with the whiteboard stuff where he is going to explain that the board is made out of snow and that snow is white. I could tell all of you that story about that you shouldn't eat yellow snow again, but I think that you guys got the message, so I am just not going to do that, and I hope that you guys will thank me for that. So we are just going to pay attention to this very important class, and I hope that it will learn me something new, except for that the board is white, and that the white snow is way better than the yellow snow, and that there might be pee on the yellow snow, so that is why you shouldn't eat the yellow snow. So we are not going to eat any yellow snow, and we are only going to eat white snow when there is absolutely no one that could have done anything to that white snow. If there are people walking over that white snow and stuff, then that won't be great either. So we just want the pure snow that is the best snow that you can get, so let's just only eat pure white snow. If some snow falls in your backyard, then you know it is really fresh and you can make a snowman out of that snow. Or you can just eat all of the snow away, and then you won't have to eat your dinner because you would then already be full of snow in your belly. But this Professor Cole class is once again really cool. But I don't really have time to explore Professor Cole's stupid class once again. I think I understand it now. Let's just let some other people solve all of those things that were on that board that seemed really difficult. But I think that it is once again time to do that one thing that we seem to enjoy, which is first losing Harry and then finding him somewhere where we would not expect Harry to be, and then we could maybe head up to the roof, which would be pretty sweet. But we are once again in the chill classroom, and we are going to break out, and we are going to the roof, and we are going to see what is on top of the roof. But then we need some kind of way to get to the roof, and as we died the last time, I think that an amazing way to get there is a parkour that is not too hard, but it also isn't easy, and that is just great. So let's do that again, and then hopefully this time we can do the parkour in one try without falling, but I am not sure if that is going to work. Harry is doing his best, so I hope that he is going to make it. He has a little head start because he made all of this, but it is actually pretty easy with all these ladders and stuff, so that is pretty amazing that he made something that is actually not that hard. But can you believe it that we make such easy jumps and hard jumps? But that one with the ladder, we couldn't make it to the end right there, which is a bit of a bummer. But we are almost there, so I am pretty hyped to see what is up there and what is going on up there. I don't think that ever in this entire school life that there has been a student on top of this roof. But now me and my friend Harry are standing here together, so that is just amazing. But yeah guys, it was fun, even though we were at school. I am going away now, so enjoy the rest of your day. Bye guys.